Good morning, Kentwood. Today we are dedicating a tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the diversity in our community.
Good morning, Kenwood. I'm Alex Guzman.
And I'm Caitlin Clark.
And these are your morning announcements.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
Sports for today, Kentwood.
Boys basketball versus Hazen here at home. Varsity at 7, junior varsity 5:30, and C team at 3:45.
We also have girls basketball at Hazen. We have varsity at 7, JV at 5:30, and C team at 3:45. Game of the week, we have gymnastics at home versus Decatur and Hazen next Tuesday at 6:30. Make sure you show up. What's cooking today, Alex?
Fish burger with cheese, chicken burger, and a buffalo pizza. There's a boys soccer meeting in room 109 on January 16th on Tuesday. It starts at 2:20. Please attend this informational meeting.
Track and field has their first preseason meeting next Thursday in room 109 at 2:30 p.m. Kentwood, make sure you get your job shadow and community service done. You can go to your counselor to get forms or information. Coat and blanket drive is on now, Kentwood. The next collection date is on the 16th and the last collection date is the 19th. The Kentwood Players present Antigone.
It starts tonight, tomorrow, and the 13th, and also the 18th through the 20th.
Cinderella Project is now accepting donations. You can drop them off in the main office.
Mr. Kentwood, applications are due January 19th. Pick them up in the activities office. Kongs for Success is open Mondays and Thursdays from 2:30 to 4:15. If you need a ride home, buses will be available at 4:30. No school on Monday, it's Martin Luther King Day.
Speaking of which, let's check out this tribute to MLK and the diversity in our community.
I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
Some kings ruled their kingdoms sitting down, surrounded by luxury, soft cushions, and fans.
But this king stood strong, stood proud, stood tall.
Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy.
When the driver told Rosa, move to the back of the bus.
When the waiter told the students, we don't serve your kind.
Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice.
When the mayor told the voters, your vote don't count.
And when the sheriff told our marchers, get off the streets.
There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America until the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges.
Using fire hoses, police dogs, and cattle prods.
This king stood strong, stood proud, stood tall.
Speaking of peace and love.
And children hand in hand.
The life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination.
Free at last.
Free at last. Free at last.
Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
We have come so far in the 50 years since Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s passing. Today, we celebrate our differences in our community, our acceptance of different cultures, and the freedoms we share. Look at those around you. Truly appreciate each person's diversity. Honor what they bring to our community. Without the influence of King's movement, this room and this country would look much differently. We challenge you to continue to live his dream.
Transcripts are available via Naviance. If you have any more questions, go to your counselor or advisor.
Senior grad night tickets are $150 and are available now. You can pick up flyers in the activities office.
The Kent Area Council PTA needs help on Tuesdays from 5:30 to 8 p.m. If you want some hours, go there.
That's it for today, Kentwood.
I'm Alex Guzman.
And I'm Caitlin Clark.
Make it a fabulous Friday.
It's great to be live.
It's great to be a dog!
That was fun.